I don't want to tell you a joke. I don't want to tell you anything at all. But you know the problem with me? I never could keep my big mouth shut.
Not very inviting. Looks like they really want me to go in. It's an ad for Nepenthe. It reads, "Quaff, oh quaff, this fine Nepenthe. Win a bottle today at the shooting gallery." It says not all attractions are suitable to all ages. Visitors are encouraged to exercise judgment. Pretty vague as warnings go. It says not all visitors are pretty vague. It's an ad. Win a bottle. Not very inviting. Wait!
Goodbye, my love.
She's gone.
Not gone, Querent. Merely dead. Again and again she comes to this well, to weep and leap at the sound of the shriek. Which of you will save the other?
There's something moving down there, and a hint of golden light. It's a long way down, but I could give it a shot.
Listen, the thing you have to understand is, this is all your fault. You miss all the obvious signs. You let everything slip through your fingers. And you're no good at fixing things. That's why she's dead. That's why you're here. Right. Anyway, I'll call again later. But if you need help, and you will need help, please hang up and press 0 to dial your operator.
Wait! He sounded just like me. Hello? Hello? I guess I need to put in a quarter. Pick either direction, but definitely go left, I guess.
Step right up, step right up! Win yourself a bottle of Nepenthe, the brew that puts a bullet in all your bad thoughts.
I imagine I need to use the gun. There's no latch, and the edges are too tight for me to pull it off with just my fingers.
10 hits gets you 1 hit, and 1 hit's all it takes to bring
guess I need to be faster, or they need to be slower, or something.
Please!
The game seems to have turned off.
Now you're wondering, am I losing my mind? No, you're finding it. You've hidden a hard grain of truth beneath smooth layers of lies. A masquerade of metaphors. Here's a metaphor for you. Your mind is a matryoshka. It's just you, and you, and you, and you, and you. And we're here to open you up.
What happened? Strangeland. A bit on the nose.
Not this again. Here's one for you. Man sitting in his doctor's office. Doc says, and now here's the good news. Man says, Doc, you didn't even tell me the bad news. Doc says, not this again.
Looks like they really want me to go in. There's something moving down there, and a hint of golden light. Wouldn't want to break the glass. It's too far off. Pick either direction, but definitely go left, I guess.
Who's there? Did you scare off those nice doves? Come closer. Let me hear you.
A large crow.
Raven. Sticks and stones will make me groan, but words will never move me.
It seems to be ignoring me. It seems it's an empty bird bath.
It had water once, but the deeper he drinks, the dimmer grows the mind of many a man.
An empty bird bath.
Loathsome.
It's a you.
Ahem. It is the you.
It's not much of a tree for climbing. A noose. I wonder how it got there.
You were the one who tied it there. Tried hanging yourself. Did it make you any wiser?
I'm not sure. I don't remember.
That's why I write things down, you know, so as not to remember.
Don't you mean to forget?
Yes, I do mean to forget.
I can't quite reach it.
Seizures.
His eyes, they're gone.
But my ears are just fine, stranger.
Death.
Who are you?
I'm afraid I don't rightly know. I'm just an old fool who can hardly remember what he's read, much less who he is. I do recall a book that said, "Each is his own judge." That might just have to do.
Goodbye.
Joy to him who has understood, delight to those who have listened.
Peonies. Myths.
Nepenthe, a drug to quiet all pain and strife, and bring forgetfulness of every ill. A good handful of rocks.
Wife.
Can't you just tell me who you are?
Seldom do those who are silent make mistakes, so I think I'd best hold my tongue.
Can you at least tell me your name?
Well, I remember the name Fimble Famby, but whether it's mine or yours, or both of ours, I can't quite say.
Where are we?
I wish I could tell you. The man who stands at a strange threshold should be cautious before he crosses it. I read that once, I think.
What are you writing?
The same things I've written 1,000 times before. After all, an act can lose meaning if you do it often enough.
There was a golden-haired woman who threw herself down a well.
No sickness is worse to one who is wise than to lack the longed-for love.
But who was she?
Who are we to rob each other of our forgetfulness? After all, it's written somewhere that the learned man whose lore is deep is seldom happy at heart.
Did you mention doves?
Yes, I feed them as they flutter by. I find it soothes my mind. Are they here?
Do you mean that crow?
Raven.
No, I mean the doves. It was the raven who told me of them. Are they here?
I think the raven lied.
Well, what difference does it make to a blind man?
I keep hearing a terrible shriek. What is it?
The dark thing.
What is the dark thing?
A shadow locked away up there, festering. Some boils are better left unlanced.
How can I reach the dark thing?
A word leads to a word, a deed to a deed. For silver he speaks, his wisdom worth gold. I read that once, or maybe I wrote it. I suppose it doesn't much matter, one way or the other.
What happened to your eyes?
I fed them to a raven. He said it would bring me wisdom.
Did it work? Are you wiser?
Oh, yes, indeed. I learned that to be blind is better than to burn on a pyre, and that it is easier to be rid of your eyes than the vision that offended you.
Why's that bird bath empty?
Once it was filled with fresh well water, as cool and clear as a sound mind, but doves and ravens would much rather bathe in dust. Maybe they can't abide their reflections either.
About the doves.
Are they here?
No. Goodbye.
Love becomes loathing if long one sits by the hearth in another's home.
Poe.
It seems to be ignoring me.
Condolences.
He said the ravens prefer the dust. I don't need the target practice.
Seashore.
I don't need the target practice. About the doves.
Are they here?
Sure they're here.
Ah, then let me find a crust of bread.
Abstraction.
A scrap of meat.
I'd rather think of it as bread for the doves.
Recurrence.
There's nothing on them but nonsense. I've got no use for them. A hunk of rancid meat. I just picked it up.
Thanks.
It seems to be ignoring me. A raven.
Childhood.
So, could I have some more meat? I mean, bread? For the doves. They're just nonsense. A knockout marinade. It's empty. But what if I forgot her? No. No.
I'm the last one in this place who can go around forgetting things. Phone call.
What would a blind old fool do with such a thing?
The hole's just big enough to reach through. It's an eye in something horrible. Got it. Sure is heavier than it looked. It's a good 30 feet out of reach. I'll need to get into the tent first. No need to bother with that. I don't need the target practice. The game seems to have turned off. I need to put in a quarter. That's not going to work. That's... It's venting steam. Just steam. A huge furnace with 83 painted on it.
That is my name, 83.
What are you?
I am the fire that burns the impure.
What's that anvil for?
Like the bear that licks its cub into shape with a tongue of fire, I forge from ore upon the anvil whatever thing I wish.
Can you make something for me?
I can make anything. Bring me a work order and lay your metal upon the anvil.
There was a golden-haired woman who threw herself down a well.
The bellows gasped on the day she was made.
But who was she?
A flawed thing that fire could not save.
What can you tell me about the dark thing?
It should have been burnt away, but the fire did no more than shrink it for a time.
Goodbye.
You have said so before.
I need to put something on it first. That's not going to work. Not much you can make out of a rat. That's... I don't need the target practice. A very heavy dead rat. There's a line of stitches down its chest. It's a telescope. Doesn't even require a quarter. What the? Ah! That's it! That shadow! That's what's making that sound. That's what's killing her. I have to destroy it. It's chewing on a piece of metal? Nice doggy. Any closer and it'll attack me. Talk about the dog that bit you. Just some rocks.
Crow's flying along. Sees a crab eating some lady. Crow squawks, "What are you doing? She's not even dead yet." Crab scuttles off. Next day, Crow's flying along, sees the crab's at it again. "I thought I told you to scram," he says. Crab says, "Take another look." Crow looks at the lady and just says, "Carry on." Get it? Does this look like the kind of mouth you eat with?
Hello?
Leave me alone. I already told you a joke.
Not very inviting. Hello?
Leave me alone.
Please don't! A raven, I guess. Hello?
Sticks and stones will make me groan.
Yeah, I've heard it before.
Sticks and stones will make...
Yeah.
All right, I'll talk.
So, who or what are you?
I just am. Because I think.
Really? What are you?
A raven, lunatic.
Where are we?
Baked in a pie, I'd guess.
Do you just sit there, watching every time that woman kills herself?
Aw, don't get so bent out of shape. That little slip and fall didn't do her any harm.
But she killed herself.
Don't take it so literally, boss. Believe me, if she were dead, I'd be eating her eyes. As you might have noticed, death is different here. Puts a poor raven out of work, I'll tell you that.
Are you sure you're not a crow?
Look, I may be unkind, but I'm not murderous. And I croak rather than caw. Plus, I fly in a pair, not in a flock. Raven. Definitely raven.
What can you tell me about the dark thing?
I'm a raven, not a rat. Go ask somebody else.
What did you mean? Death is different here.
It means I'll not carry in comfort down there, feast on thee.
Goodbye.
Easter.
Let me line this shot up.
My wing.
Huh? Wing?
My beak.
Beak?
My claws!
Did you say claws?
My wing.
Huh? Wing?
Can you write me a work order?
No. I only write what I've written before. The words stuck in my mind, and the lost words the raven finds.
Goodbye. It's illegible.
G is the cruelest letter for a blind man to write.
Neoplasm.
I can't use this as a work order.
Classroom.
Goodbye.
You have said so before.
His eyes looked happy. Looks like the dog dropped that scrap of metal while attacking me. Some carny left himself a to-do list taped to the wall in here. Too many winners. Turn up the skull speed. Shut down MOTD. Starfish keeps spitting acid on guests. Find something for Ozzy to chew on. Beware of dog. Thanks, guys. What an idiot grin.
Hey, stranger.
Shh! We're supposed to be men.
3 women wearing masks, I think. Valkyrie. It must be the name of the ride, but I don't see any cars. Who are you?
Well, we're sure not Valkyries. Don't let that sign confuse you.
And we're not fates, neither, just 'cause there's 3 of us.
That's more Murmur's thing.
We're not weird sisters, even if we are strange. After all, you're strangers still.
Okay, you've said who you're not, but who are you?
Just think of us as fragments.
Figments.
Pigments.
Ugh.
What? We're here to add color, aren't we?
Do you have names?
The 3 Musketeers!
Ugh.
Look, I'm sure you mean well, but everybody knows not to give their name to a stranger.
What's with the masks?
Everyone wears them.
You've got one too.
What?
We all have a role to play.
And in this story, there's only room for one woman.
That's why we've got to be guys.
What's under the mask?
Nothing.
Legends say it's death to gaze upon a masker, unmasked.
But I bet you don't pay attention to foolish gossip like that.
Yeah, there's nothing to fear under here. Get it?
Ugh.
What do you mean I'm wearing a mask?
Oh, come on, stranger. You don't really think you escaped from some sanitarium, sporting a retro straitjacket and movie star stubble?
We all dress our best to fit what we think the world wants.
And in a strange land, it suits a man to be estranged.
I met an old scribe under a tree.
Ugh, he's the worst. His handwriting's terrible. I wanted A3 to make me a gaggle of bagels. And you don't even want to guess what I wound up with when I showed him the note that old man wrote.
Where am I?
Well, stranger, I have a feeling you're not in Kansas anymore.
Ugh, come on. Enough with the one-liners.
Fine. You're at wit's end.
Just cut the poor guy a break.
All right then. We'll call it the breaking point.
Don't let that old crab get you down. Remember what they say. Home is where the heart is.
What can you tell me about Murmur?
He's got a head for prophecies.
There was a golden-haired woman who...
The woman.
There's only one of them in your story.
We won't judge.
Can you tell me anything about her?
She's trying to save you.
You need to find her.
You're kind of a Hansel in distress.
Where can I find her?
Up.
Up.
And away.
What's the deal with that Valkyrie ride?
The ride of the Valkyrie, technically.
A one-way ticket up.
But where's the coaster car?
Haven't you ever heard of calling a ride?
I can really just call the Valkyrie?
Why, so can I, or so can any man. But will it come when you do call for it?
You know you can't call her unless you have her number.
And we can't help you there.
Do you know anything about the dark thing?
I'm scared of the dark.
While I wait for the dusk.
You'll find out soon enough.
Can I look under your mask?
Can't say we didn't warn him.
Nothing. Absolute nothing.
Kid staring at heaven when suddenly there's this stabbing pain in his eye. Can't stop himself from crying. And everywhere he looks, everything's ugly, dirty, and dark. Kid runs to the doctor and the doc checks him out. Doc says, "Well, Kai, problem is you've got a little shard in there." Kai looks at him and says, "But Doc, you've got a whole mirror in yours."
Hello?
Leave me alone. I already told you a joke.
Looks like they really want me to go in. I have nothing to say to it. Too many winners. Turnip shut down. Fine. A scrap of metal chewed into a dull spike.
The ride of the
ya.
Valkyrie is currently closed for want of worthy riders. In the future, the ride will return, should circumstances call for it.
What did I see under there?
You saw the reason why everyone wears masks. I promise we won't ask to look under yours.
Goodbye,
Yep.
Valkyrie. Three women wearing masks. I really need you to make me something.
You can bring me an order, or you can burn.
Make me something!
I will make you ash.
Stop me if you've heard this one. Man drags himself into his shrink's office. Says, "Doc, I got this bad feeling. My wife thinks all I do is dwell on the bad stuff and complain." Shrink says to herself, "Why'd I ever go and marry my patient?"
Not very inviting.
That's not funny. That's not funny.
Yeah, I get the message. I already have her picture in my mind. It's her! It's her! I already have her picture in my mind. 431. It's been torn off after the first 3 digits. 4.
Welcome to the mysteries of the deep, home of the luminous stream maid, the vitriolic sea star, and the oleaginous black swan.
That was electrifying.
So, some lady goes to see the doctor. Says, Doc, I feel like there's a monster that's eating me alive. Doc says, come on, lady, it's all in your head.
Looks like it's electrified. It's a big switch in the on position. That's not going to work. Didn't work. That's not.
My claws!
Did you say claws?
This could be useful. Bread, please. I have nothing to say to him. It seems to be ignoring me.
To make fitting claws will take more than that mere pin.
Goodbye.
You have said so.
Forging the metal is 8-3's job, not mine.
Anniversary. My beak.
Beak?
Now, step away. Behold the beak, fit for one who would carve and cut.
Goodbye.
You have
An ugly steel dagger. It was stuffed with quarters?
Please help!
Ugh.
What I have done shall not be undone. Thus in metal do I make my mark on the world.
Three. I don't want to threaten them. I don't have anything to talk to them about. Valkyrie. More quarters than I know what to do with. It's a rat skin. Not really anything more to say about it.
I am Murmur the Magnificent, great giver of counsel. What was, what is, and what will be are all mine to draw from the deck of your life. For what you've paid, we may speak of cards, and hear what suits the fates. What would you know?
My present.
I will tell you the figures. You will tell me the cards, and they will show us their truth. Let us begin. I see you, Querent. What card shall stand for the man before me?
The Fool.
The excuse. An empty-headed vagabond, wandering among wonders. The card suits you. But which best befits this place?
The Moon.
The hounds bay, and the crab grabs, beneath reflected light, waxing, waning, weeping. It will do for this strange land. Now, what will you pick for the old scribe you so lately stood beside?
The Hierophant.
Seated beneath bondage and freedom, his body a bridge to the holy, and his words, the words of wisdom. You have seen the best of him. The Fool, the Moon, the Hierophant. What do these cards show? A man who outwits himself, lost in liminal space. That infinitesimal between whence and whither. His well of wisdom has run dry. A worm gnaws at the roots of his confidence, and thought and memory blind his mind's eye. That, Querent, is what is.
Wince and wither.
Why did you say wince and wither?
Isn't that what the head said? 'Cause we ravens know all about the moment between wince and wither. Long, short, it all comes down to the same thing. when living becomes dying, and we get ready to dip our beaks.
Goodbye.
I am Murmur the Magnificent, great giver of counsel. What would you know?
My past.
We will now speak of cards again. Once more, I see you, Querent. What card do you make of the man you were?
The Hanged Man.
Ever wanting wisdom, never knowing where to find it, stuck in time as a sacrifice to himself. A fitting choice. And what is the card for where he was?
The world.
The final card in the deck. That last perfect moment. The Holy Union with the Sacred Woman. A sound selection. And tell me, what card will we lay for her?
The Lovers.
Yet it marks not love, Querent, but sacrifice, and a change the heart must embrace. And so we have your cards. The Hanged Man, the world, the lovers. What shall we make of them? A man who stands blithe and blind upon the very cusp of change, failing to heed a woman's flesh and blood, while making an idol of her. That, Querent, is what was.
Idle offer.
Did you say something about an idle offer?
No, that animatronic card sharp did. Or did he say idle afar? The trouble with prophecies is the words have always got a double meaning.
Goodbye.
I am Murmur the What would you?
My future.
We will now speak of cards again. For the final time, Querent, it is you that I see. What card will serve for the you who is to come?
The Hermit.
Holding a lamp to see and a staff to walk, but looking only inward, seeking only himself. The card suits you. Which one suits that ride, that Valkyrie, which promises to bear you up to where the great battle awaits?
Judgment.
The winged one, sounding the trump of doom and hailing the dead to come hither. It will do. There is but one more now. The dark thing that lurks above. What is its card?
It's the Emperor.
The apogee of man's ego. Mighty lord of a lifeless perch, barrenly abiding, and yet in his grasp, the key to life. So then, what have we? The Hermit, Judgment, the Emperor. You will call for 3, 110-1, 3, and from among the dead you will be taken, to be born and reborn, to rise, to fall, and rise again, until you find your way. That, Querent, is what will be.
Call!
Did you say call?
No, he said it.
Call 4-3 something something something.
I am none. What would.
My present.
We have read the present in the cards before, and you know what we saw. A man who outwits that in his well a worm, and thought that quick.
I will deface no coinage for you, stranger.
Goodbye.
You have said so.
No going back, unfortunately. A hunk of rancid meat.
Call!
I have nothing to say. I've already paid. I've already...
Hero goes to his goddess and says, "There's this monster that's so horrible, if I look at it, I'll die. Please," he says, "give me something to help." Goddess gives him a shield so smooth it can reflect the world. Says, "Here's a joke."
Hello?
Leave me alone. I already told you a joke. That's not funny.